Yo, what's good, guys? Like, I'll be just posting little updates about my new agency, basically, like step by step what we are doing. And sorry, like, I promised around like video will come every day or maybe in 2 days. It's been late, I think 3 days, but like what I was doing, it's basically right now it's Sunday because it's 2 a.m. I think in night, right? So basically, last day, we can say Saturday. I did absolutely, I'll not say nothing, but build some funnels, SOPs, and yep, like also did some work around the like messaging outreach and stuff. So basically, what I'm not doing, I'm not outreaching on Saturday, Sunday. It's basically not my niche, and like I can't just outreach on weekdays and I'll not get results basically. So I'll be diving directly into the stuff. So basically, what I set up is, as I said in previous video, I'll be setting like setters and stuff and other bunch of stuff basically. So what I did for outreaching, honestly, I have only two options basically. Let me get this cursor. Yep, so I have cold calls basically and SMS. But the thing with me is like I can't do SMS outreach, and if you are watching this from India and stuff, anything like I think US guys also face this problem. So like for SMS, we have to register our LLC or get some registration certificates and stuff like that, and it's very complex and I'll say pain in ass because I would never like mess up with these legal consequences, because if you are marketing and doing like outreach stuff with SMS, you have to be careful, and it's basically will depend on your agency and you have to register and all that good stuff. But what if like you haven't signed off your first client and you are registering an LLC? It's not realistic, right? So basically, for right now I'm leaving this option, but this option have very big potential. Depends on your niche. If you are working for like med spas and dentals, it SMS will not work. So basically it depends on niche. And for cold calls, I am like kind of going on to 300 cold calls per day, because that's how I'm starting out and that's how I will get to my goal basically. And it's on all dependent on analytics, and I will show you guys like why I'm saying this number right now. So basically, 300 calls per day is getting 3% appointment booking rate. So basically, let's suppose if I call, let's suppose 100 people, I'm getting 3 people booked basically. And yep, it's kind of, you can say, 9 appointments per day if we are calling this much, because I have an proof for this as well. I have created, like you can say, my agency matrix, you can say. And basically I have just updated one record because I honestly, like, I have not recorded last one basically. I think was for Wednesday, or yep, for Thursday, and this one is for Friday. And honestly, like, we did called 78 people basically, and pickup rate was okay, 37 picked up, and conversations were 35, and interested people were 7. Like some people have to tell like, okay, I'll WhatsApp you, I'll send you a loom or stuff, and 2 booked on the call basically. And like you can see, the pickup rate was around 47%. It was like around weekend, that's why I think. And conversation rate was 44%, and interest rate was around 8%, we can say. And appointment booking rate was around 3%, as you can see, 2.56. And I haven't tested on other days of the week, but I believe like we will surpass this percentage. So basically we will get more appointments. And it's basically like, if we go with this matrix, we got 9 appointments, right? Like we haven't got right now, but that's how we'll be getting 9 appointments per day, and that's how we'll be closing 2 3 clients basically per day. And honestly, like, I will show you the proof. So basically you can see here, I will blur this out stuff, but yep, like I got 4 appointments booked in line for, yep, you'll be probably seeing like in-person meetings. Yep, I have to, like, the guy I have said who is closing clients, basically he is based in America basically, and he will go in-person meeting to them. It's basically in his city. So that's how I targeted like first leads in his city, so we can do some in-person leads. And probably your guru will be saying, oh, it's kind of low leverage, but you have to understand, like, if in first time of your agency, like first few months, you have to go with your niche basically. Like, first of all, your closing rate will be increased because if you go in person meets, it's basically like more trust, and it's around 60, 70, or maybe maybe more than that. So it's basically like more likely to close. And when you generally like hop on the calls and you like get your script and you just speaking like a robot, that doesn't work, right? In person you will learn many things about your niche, their real pain points and their day-to-day life, so you can understand how you can implement, and like even you can upsell them if you see any minor gaps in their business stuff. So it's I generally advise people, but honestly I'm living in India and I have like my niche is not based here basically, so I can't just go in person meets. It's an unfortunate reality, but the people who are living in first world countries, they have massive opportunity. Like if you are watching, do go in person meets, and many people go and they are finding many results. And take this idea of the mind time, like low leverage and stuff. You have no money in starting, so you have to do that shit basically. And yep, like this kind of matrix, and you can see here's the leads and all the stuff. The setters do all that notes, and they mark the leads as booked, called, didn't pick, voicemail, and all that bunch of stuff. So that's what we are doing, and I'm working on the back end basically to modify the offer and stuff. So basically we have set up an setup fee to just enter as low barrier service, and we generally make our money on the back end basically, and I'm just outsourcing that stuff. You can do it like it's all like trading. You just have to buy low and sell high, that's it. So basically that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'll do for scaling. And if I'm being honest, I haven't tried lead generation offers before, but now what's my plan is I will get clients first, like 5 to 10 clients, and then I will experiment on all of the ad campaigns and stuff. And I will like just we can say qualify a few ad campaigns and stuff, like which is working, what's not. And I will just implement on the other clients which I have, like if they are performing low and stuff. So I can just like, this is more leverageable, and I'm not like that guy, okay let's get in one client and just stop outreaching and focus on himself. It's kind of low leverage, and honestly I will wouldn't be able to pay my bills. And as you can see, I am shifting to an Airbnb basically, I think next month, or after next month we can say. And it's basically like more expensive than what I'm currently, like no, I have no expenses currently. The But when I will go to these Airbnbs and stuff, I will have to pay for food, every single thing, and this one is quite expensive. Bros, basically it's 26,000 for 11 nights INR, and it's for 30 nights, it's 90,000 rupees. It's basically for two persons, and I believe like it's around $1,000 if you convert it to like dollars. So $1,000 per month, it's not bad. And we got a nice place so we can lock in this winter arc. And yep, I'll be sharing, like this was just a quick update, and I'll be like most probably I'll be creating video tomorrow as well to explain you guys. And when I will like get on first sales call and stuff like that, I'll be make sure to upload that shit and to just give you guys free value basically. And if you want to join, you can join our community Richest Mentor, where we talk about business agency stuff, how to acquire clients, sell them, and all that bunch of stuff. And they are like, the community is full of killers basically. So you can just join from the link in the description. I'll put that link of Richest Mentor, and it was basically a small update what we are doing. And yep, like pretty much got 4 appointments. Today was one, but was rescheduled due to some kid baseball match and stuff. And 3 appointments are on Monday. Two of them are in person meet, one of them is basically Google Meet. And yep, and let's see how Monday goes. And Sunday will be like quite normie and stuff, but I will be preparing some master plan on Sunday. So basically like that, and meet you soon.